magical star beings, this is Psychic Siren Tarot and welcome to the channel. Today's reading we're going to be taking a look at what about you blows people's minds. So please be aware that this is a general reading, only take what resonates, leave the rest. We have 3 piles to choose from. So for pile number 1 we have Amazonite and the Good Tarot. For pile number 2 we have Amethyst with the Tarot of the Divine, and for pile 3 we have Apatite with the Dreams of Gaia Tarot. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to, the one that is calling out to you the most, and that will be a pile for today. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number 1s. If you chose this Amazonite crystal and the Good Tarot, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at what about you blows people's minds. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. Before we get started, I'd just like to announce that I am almost fully booked for readings in April. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, then you can find my email address in the description box below. So let's get started with seeing what comes up for you. So spirit guides of my pile number 1s. Spirit guides of my pile number 1s. What about them blows people's minds? We have the 6 of Earth. This is the 6 of Pentacles. We have the Page of Air, which is the Page of Swords. So I heard Princess Bubblegum. I don't know if somebody here likes to watch cartoons. We have the Page of Fire, which is the Page of Wands. I think it's really interesting that we have 2 pages here, and I'm kind of getting the vibe from you that maybe you're somebody that is very connected to your own inner child. Maybe you're somebody that doesn't take life too seriously, and you kind of just know how to have fun and to be playful and not be too serious in ways. What about them blows people's minds? We have the Ace of Earth, which is the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant. And we have the King of Earth, which is the King of Pentacles. Okay, I'm going to take a look at these cards and then we'll pull more cards in a bit. We have the Knight of Water, 9 of Cups at the back of the deck. Okay, so the first thing I'm seeing here is you have a very good fashion style. People often are very taken aback by your fashion style and how good it is and how it suits you in ways. I feel like you're always coming up with different looks that are very creative and unique in ways that people just don't expect that. You are a rare gem, my pile number 1s, and I feel like people see that you're very in touch with your own heart space, with your heart chakra. You're a very generous person, and you love to give to those you love, but you also love to give, I'm seeing for some of you, to charities, to people that, need help. You're a very helpful person, and you're not just going to allow a person to just be going through something alone. You want to be there for people and help them through things. Some of you could even work in some kind of industry where you are being in service to others or helping others in some way. Your generosity is very admirable, but it is also not expected. And I think with the Ace of Pentacles, also what really blows people's minds is how you're able to get certain opportunities your way. And when you do get certain opportunities when it comes to your career or finances, they're very good opportunities that seem like blessings in some way. You seem to be very blessed by the universe. You seem to have a lot of wishes with the 9 of Cups, and you seem to be very fulfilled and content with where you are right now. in terms of your achievements and the things you have. People look at you as if you have the things they'd always wished for. I don't know what that's about, but I'm seeing that with the Nine of Cups. That can be family, it can be your career, it can be your finances, the things you have, your love life. It can literally be anything. But something about that is showing up. I think you're very treasured by many, and people realize that you're somebody with a lot of leadership skills. I'm seeing within your career or finances, people see you as that type of person that is doing really well. Whether you are or not, or they see your potential to rise to that success and financial abundance and prosperity, for you to get all your life's wishes. It blows people's minds how you can go from an opportunity to really transforming that to the King of Pentacles energy. So, for example, let's say you work at a specific place and you work for a few years there, and then all of a sudden you get a promotion from working really hard. It's like you're able to take a small opportunity, and transform it into something that is an achievement. That blows people's minds. I'm seeing something about writing skills or inspiring others in ways. I don't know what that's about, but you'll have to see if that resonates with you. You also have a really good sense of humor, and you're also really wise. It's like you have this youthful spirit to you, this youthful energy to you, where you are very playful in ways, but then you're also very wise at the same time, which does shock people in ways. It blows people's minds because it's like, how are you someone that can play and have fun and be so free-spirited in ways, yet at the same time be such a wise old soul? People see you as quite angelic in ways, like an earth angel. So in the last month, only 41% of my viewers have subscribed to my channel. So if you enjoy my videos so far and would like to stay up to date with what I post daily, hit the subscribe button to not miss out. Thank you to all my subscribers that have been supporting me since the beginning. Your support means the world to me. My goal is to reach 100k subscribers by the end of the year, and I can't do it without you. I will also be picking one random subscriber a week to give a free 30-minute reading too, so leave any comment on any of the videos of the week to enter. So let's see what cards you have. We do have the Nine of Pentacles at the back of the deck, so we do see this theme of you creating financial abundance, prosperity, independence for yourself, and you being self-made in a way where you learned on your own, you studied on your own, you did everything on your own, and I don't think anybody helped you, but you still made it to the end, or you are going to make it. You have that potential, and that blows people's minds because they can see it happening if it hasn't happened yet. What blows people's minds about you is how loving you are, how generous you are, but also at the same time, you're not a pushover. I don't know if you relate to that or not, but with the Page of Swords, I'm seeing this energy of you. I'm hearing the word being detached from people in a way where, let's say they say something out of line or rude to you, you detach from it quickly, you don't let it get to you. But also you're wise enough to know how to respond in a way where you are emotionally mature, right? And you know how to set boundaries for yourself. You know how to speak up for yourself. We have the Hanged Man. So whatever this is, it makes people see you in such a different perspective. It makes people really value you and see you in such a loving perspective because of all your beautiful qualities and traits. That really blows people's minds. Again, that wisdom you have, you're able to see things in a much different perspective than most people, in a much more loving perspective. Even to those that, like treat you differently or have any sort of jealousy towards you or treat you negatively, you're able to look at them from this other perspective where you know where that comes from. You understand why they are the way they are, and you don't take it personally, at least from other people's perspectives. We have the Five of Water, which is the Five of Cups. You have a lot of understanding towards others' pain and the things they've gone through in life. You've probably gone through your own fair share of disappointments and sadness and grief within your own life, but you've grown from that. You've become a lot stronger, and it may not seem as though you are this strong and resilient person because you seem so gentle at first, but when people really get to know you, they see what you've been through, the kind of advice you give. I feel like you're that type of person that people may come up to and talk about their life's problems, and you give the best advice. And it's like, wow, where did they get that wisdom from? How do they know that? How do they know exactly what to say to me? And some of you may be in your younger ages, so, or people may just think you are younger than your age, but then you are spewing wisdom that makes you look like an old soul, and then it just shocks people. And you're very protective of yourself in a way people wouldn't expect from you because you seem so gentle and sweet. You have a lot of healing energy as well, a healing touch. When people are near you, what blows their mind is how they can be next to you, and during the day before they were with you, they felt so heavy. Maybe they felt a lot of deeper emotions, but standing next to you, not even speaking to you, somehow it just feels like a weight is lifted off their shoulders. There's something about your energy that is so beautiful and soothing in ways to others. We have the Magician. What blows people's mind is how you can go from being passionate about something, being excited about something, being a beginner, to being the best at what you do, to being the most successful at what you do. This is my pile with master manifestation skills, for sure. And it's like whatever you create, whatever you touch turns to gold. You can create success out of nothing. That's what I'm getting from this pile. And even if it takes you a long time, even if it takes some determination and waiting and putting in the extra effort and work towards this, you still create that success for yourself that is unbelievable in ways. You're also very intelligent. And I'm getting that someone here may do photography or may be creative in ways. I'm even seeing makeup artistry or animation or any kind of creativity or creative ideas that do really well. You could be seen as very innovative, and that blows people's minds. We have the Empress. We have Love. This is the Lover's card. I'm getting that your disappointments have changed you for the better. You learned from those lessons. Yet you're still somebody with a lot of love in your heart. The Ten of Fire, Ten of Wands. People wouldn't expect that you've been through so much within your life, that you've been through a lot of burdens and challenges and hardships. You have the influence of Saturn energy here. So I'm feeling strong Virgo, Capricorn especially, Aquarius especially, Taurus, Pisces, Libra, Gemini. But I mostly feel the influence of Saturn energy here in this pile, where you've had a lot of hardships and restrictions placed on you, but you took those and you released it, you rebirthed, and you're ready to completely let go of that and start a new chapter. It really surprises people how you've taken your pain, but you haven't let it harden your heart. You haven't let it turn you into a bitter person, or a person with a lot of resentment, or a person that wants revenge. You still have love in your heart even after being disappointed. Some of you may have Leo placements. You took your pain and you grew from it. I feel the solar plexus energy is healing within you. So maybe you've grown within self-love. You've learned what you're worthy of, especially when it comes to your relationships and your love life. Because you're somebody that loves hard, and people don't always expect that, but they see that within you. But you've also learned to put yourself first and give love to yourself first. Realize that you're worthy of more within your connections. Some of you went through situations where you were in an unrequited love or love triangle, or you just weren't receiving the love you were giving out. And so you had to learn to put yourself first. This is my pile of natural alchemists. You have a lot of healing energy. You're like a walking crystal. You know how they say cats have a lot of healing energy? I feel like you're that, or you're seen as like an earth angel in some way. You're seen as very magical in ways, even with this fairy here on the Seven of Pentacles. Some of you could do something in your line of work that is seen as more magical or more creative, more out there, unexpected in ways. So something you do for work could really blow people's minds where they don't expect that from you. And how you're able to monetize a passion you have, or how you're able to make a lot of money from this in an unexpected way. Look at the Ten of Pentacles. I'm getting some of you could be in a leadership position as well. So whatever you do for work, it doesn't have to resonate with what I said, but whatever you do for work really blows people's minds and shocks them. How you're able to monetize that and make money off that, but it also seems very unexpected. Maybe not a lot of people do this specific thing or can get into this specific thing if it's a very competitive environment. And some of you are very young, but then you're in some kind of leader position, manager position, and that really blows people's minds. Or if you're really young and you found success really early in your life, that could be for some of you. Or in just very unexpected ways where there has been a huge shift in your life. Maybe some of you actually do what you love and make money from it. Something about your relationships to others also blows people's minds, because ever since you've been working on yourself and mastering your skills, mastering the things you love, working on yourself to alchemize the pain of the past, maybe some of you could be musicians, it seems like your relationships and love life have become a lot more healthier. And then last but not least, we have the Two of Fire, which is the Two of Wands. You've made really good choices within your life that have led to you climbing the ladder to success, that have led to you growing, that have led to you gaining a lot more wisdom and seeing things from a higher perspective. I think who you are as a person blows people's minds. What you've created for yourself, how you've transformed, how you've rebirthed yourself. Who you are is just magical. It's just amazing. It's just unbelievable. There have been a lot of miracles in your life, and something about that blows people's minds. So this is what I have for you, pile number 1. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number 2s. If you chose this amethyst crystal in the Tower of the Divine, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at what about you blows people's minds. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. I'd just like to announce that I am almost fully booked for personal readings for the beginning week of April. If you would like to book with me, you can find my email address in the description box below. So let's get started with your reading. So spirit guides of pile number 2s. Spirit guides of pile number 2s. What about them blows people's minds? What about them blows people's minds? I'm just gonna get cards as I go along. So we do have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse at the back of the deck. So let's see what cards you have. We have the Hangman reversed. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Two of Swords reversed. We have the King of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands. Okay, I'm getting for your pile. People may see you in a little bit of a warped perspective, and I think it's out of a place of jealousy, so don't take anything I say personally. I'm just going to warn you in advance. King of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so what I'm getting for you is you've been working really hard towards something in your life. You are a very unique and eccentric person. You have a lot of like these qualities within you of passion, of being able to stand out in ways. You know, like your whole personality and vibrant kind of spirit and soul blows people's minds firstly. How passionate you are about what you do, about life, about the people around you. You have a lot of passion and like this spark of life within you. You may be somebody that is a very energetic person, or you have a lot of energy to achieve the things you want. You're very ambitious, and you've been working hard towards something for a really long time, where you've been patiently waiting for this to happen in your life. You could be very creative. You could be very talented at something you're passionate about. Really, really talented in a way where you stand out. You as a person stands out as well within your physical appearance. People see you as very, very hot and desirable, okay? And you have like a lot of secret admirers where you wouldn't expect that. But since you have a lot of secret admirers and people that are inspired by you and the magnificence of who you are as a person, you may also have some haters. So I'm going to warn you in advance. I feel like you're an ancestral cycle breaker. Although you may be this vibrant soul with a lot of happiness and joy to share with those around you and passion to share with the world, you've also been through a lot within your life with the Ten of Wands, a lot of hardships, a lot of restrictions, and so you've done a lot of inner work on yourself in order to release this. And it may have taken a lot of work internally, you know, on your mental health, on your emotional health, releasing and rebirthing yourself, right? And this is all on the spiritual, emotional realms. You could also be very intuitive, where you download ideas, inspiration. You're very, very innovative, and that something about that blows people's minds. But since a lot of the work you've done is on the inside, people cannot see the results of that. So it's kind of like you have some haters that are almost like laughing about you, but they don't realize what's about to come. Like I actually feel like laughing at these people because they're very delusional and basically the story I see here is they're laughing and they're like, oh my gosh, nothing has changed in pile number two's life. You know, they're still the same person, but you're not the same person. You know, you've changed a lot on the inside. You've done a lot of inner work that people can't necessarily see on the outside. 555, you've changed a lot. But people may not actually see the physical changes that have happened within your life. And so they may, you know, say things about you like you're indecisive and you haven't done anything to change your life yet in terms of whatever you're passionate about or you want to move towards in terms of your career or finances or goals. And so these haters are laughing that there hasn't been any progress in whatever you're passionate about or physical results yet with King of Pentacles reversed. You know, they may be saying you're unlucky with the Wheel of Fortune reversed. And it's kind of like that sadistic vibe. I don't like these haters' energy. Like they feel very bitter and jealous of you. It's like they're happy that, you know, you've had this quote unquote unluck in your life, which is so weird and so sadistic, is what I want to say. Because, like, how can you laugh about somebody being unlucky in ways, which I don't think is true? I don't think it's true at all. I think it's just shocking people and blowing people's minds because they're not really sure if it's true or not. I feel the energy of rumors. But I'm hearing spirits say, oh, how the tables turn, because they don't realize that you've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes, which you've been quiet about, you've been mysterious about. You have been making decisions in your life. It just hasn't been seen by others. It's been behind the scenes. Do you know what Spirit is showing me? When a celebrity doesn't release an album for 5+ years, and then, you know, people think that, okay, they're not like doing music anymore, and then all of a sudden they release an album and it's so good that people's minds are just blown. Like, that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from you. So, you know, when this actually does happen, people are going to be very shocked with these genie lamps behind this with the Seven of Cups and realize that, you know, you've had this luck by your side all along. You've had these opportunities all along, but you just haven't been vocal about it. Or you've been creating these opportunities yourself. Since we see genie lamps here, your wishes are going to come true. It just hasn't been seen yet by others. It just hasn't been seen in the physical reality yet. But it is coming your way. So it's kind of like, I almost feel those haters being like, why don't they just quit? You know, and I don't think that's true. I think they want you to quit because they see your potential and they're hating on you because they're doing absolutely nothing with their lives. I don't know why it's coming through in this reading, but it is. And when it happens, when you reach your fullest peak, when you start achieving the things you've been having your eyes on that you've been keeping private about, whether I'm picking up on a current or future energy, this is going to make them very worried and scared with the Nine of Swords reverse. Like, oh my gosh, I haven't done anything with my life. I haven't taken any action towards anything with the Eight of Wands. And now I see them doing something, and then I see them trying to compete with you and trying to like one up you in a way. The Nine of Swords reverse, I feel like I'm picking up on a future energy because it hasn't happened yet. People are going to be shocked and it's going to blow people's minds because some people that have been inspired by you all along are going to see you have this level up within your life, are going to see things change for you very fast with the Eight of Wands. And it's like whatever you were worried about before in terms of the result of this is going to disappear with the Nine of Swords reversed. And people are going to see you transform. People are going to see things change after a long time waiting. People are going to see you be that peacock where you truly stand out and you truly level up and you get what you were always destined for with the Wheel of Fortune. Whatever is fated for you won't miss you at all. And you're going to find that you completely move forward, completely shift your whole reality in ways that are unbelievable and magnificent and miraculous, where it's just like leaving people shocked. It's leaving their mouths and their jaws wide open. So those people that are inspired by you are going to be happy for you, are going to be like, oh my gosh, I always knew pile number 2 could do this. I always saw their potential to create this for themselves, to create this success for themselves, this level up, this glow up. And then the haters are going to be very mad. I don't know why it's coming through like this, but it is. Sorry, pile 2. But they're definitely going to, I'm almost hearing, what is that saying? Eat their words or choke on their words? I don't know. So in the last month, only 41% of my viewers have subscribed to my channel. So if you enjoy my videos so far and would like to stay up to date with what I post daily, hit the subscribe button to not miss out. Thank you to all my subscribers that have been supporting me since the beginning. Your support means the world to me and I'm so grateful for you. My goal is to reach 100k subscribers by the end of the year, and I can't do it without you. I will also be picking one random subscriber a week to give a free 30-minute reading to, so leave any comment on any of the videos of the week to enter. I almost feel them going like, like I didn't think pile number 2 was gonna level up in some way. So of course, like I said, I'm picking up on a future energy. If this hasn't happened yet, don't worry. We have the Empress, which is about you reaching this peak of financial abundance, you creating manifestations for yourself, and growing within whatever it is you've been working on. You're going to get the fruits of your labor. So don't worry, it is going to happen since we're seeing this in your future energies. The Four of Wands, this is about you celebrating something you've wanted for a long time and finally receiving it from the universe. That is truly going to blow people's minds, and those that have always been supporting you from the sidelines, secretly supporting you, are going to be so happy for you and are going to celebrate your wins, whereas those that were very jealous of you are going to feel very bitter and confused. Like, I'm almost getting this vibe of, you know, when you laugh at somebody for their downfalls or for the things that you may think are going wrong in their life, you're going to see them rise, and it's sort of like karma for them. I don't know how to explain what Spirit is showing me, but it's sort of like when you laugh at somebody when they're at their lowest, you're going to see them rise because that's just the way it is. I don't know why the Spirit is showing me that, but they are. We have the Knight of Swords. So whatever this is, you've been taking a lot of action towards this with the Knight of Swords. And you are on this precipice of, you know, big changes happening in your life, big celebrations and wins coming to the surface of whatever you've been taking action towards. We have the Star. So this is about you being recognized for your talents, for your gifts, for your creativity, for anything you've been working on and hoping for and having faith for. The Star is also sometimes reminding me of like wishes coming true. So when your wishes come true and when it becomes something physical in your reality, as I look at this card, I'm seeing an image of Lilo and Stitch when she wishes for something and then Stitch happens. So it's kind of like you're going to see this manifestation, this wish come to life, come to reality. Since it's opposite the King of Pentacles, it's going to be something physical where you can taste it, touch it, see it, and everybody can see the result of it. I really feel that so strongly, and I'm excited for you, pile number 2. I'm excited to see this come to fruition. And with the Four of Swords at the back of the deck, I'm getting the message to not worry, to relax, but to also continue taking action towards this because this change is about to happen. It's going to happen very fast with the Eight of Wands. You're not even going to think about it. Like, with all this fiery energy, it's going to happen very fast. We have the Two of Wands. So it's like people are going to be comparing your past to your future and seeing you be so lucky with all the grapes around him. I always think of grapes as luck, right? And it's funny that these grapes match the amethyst. It's like, I don't know, with the amethyst, maybe I was drawn to it because maybe I need to read into future energies for you, and it's like maybe people already see this potential and see it happening, and with the key here, it's like you're going to unlock a new opportunity, a new door to something big, a big celebration, lots of abundance, blessings. your wishes coming true. We have the Queen of Wands. You're going to be seen as so magnetic, so powerful at whatever it is you do. With the volcano here, I'm getting something is about to erupt, something big, something that's going to make you so happy. You're going to seem to have grown up in some way, to have leveled up in some way. And you're going to be seen as so confident within your abilities. You're going to be seen as this person that didn't give up when everybody else didn't believe in your vision. You are a visionary, my pile number 2s, and whatever dream you had, whatever wish you had, it was meant for you to receive. You had such a big wish and dream because it was meant for you to go after. It was fated and destined for you to go after. And people are going to be like feeling like this is unbelievable. Oh my gosh. If pile number 2 can go towards this and believe in this wholeheartedly, I can believe in my dreams too. I'm hearing that song, Dreams Can Come True. Look here, baby, I'm with you. But I don't think it's about a person. But I don't know. It could be different for all of you in terms of what this wish is. But it's kind of like, it's just, whoa, it's unbelievable. That's how I feel people are going to be reacting to this. So then we have the devil in reverse. This is the jealousy. But with the devil reverse, I kind of feel like the people that were hating on you from afar, they're going to start being inspired by you. They really are. And then at one point, they're not going to admit that they were once a hater. We have the Queen of Pentacles reversed. And the only reason they were projecting this onto you is because they haven't achieved things in their own life that they've wanted. They haven't actually taken the work or moved towards it. Ace of Swords. It's going to be like you're on their mind forever. They're going to be constantly thinking about this, and people are going to be talking a lot about this when this happens. Comparing this, comparing your past to your present, to your basically future. Near future, of course. I feel with the Ace of Swords, that is like literally the energy of blowing people's minds, where they're constantly going to be thinking about this and speaking about it. It's like your life is about to get very interesting, and I'm seeing popcorn, like people are going to watch your life like a movie. We have the Five of Wands, so this is about the jealousy. We have Justice. We have the Page of Cups reverse. The Hermit. Oh my gosh, these jealous haters are going to see that you've done this like privately with the Hermit here. You know how he has a cloak here? It's like you've done it behind the scenes, as I said before, and they're going to be so surprised when the truth comes out that you didn't give up on your dreams with the Page of Cups reverse. And they're going to be so shocked and find it unbelievable that you weren't stuck like they thought you were. I don't know who these haters are, pile number 2, but you know that saying that's like, if you have haters, then you know you're doing something right? Yes. They wouldn't be jealous of you if there wasn't anything to be jealous about. We have the Three of Cups, which is about you celebrating and other people celebrating your wins. Those that are not jealous. The Two of Cups and the Eight of Cups. Okay, so I'm getting here, when this new chapter comes into your life, you're going to completely let go and walk away from the old chapter of your life where you were stuck or stagnant. You're no longer going to have stagnancy in your life, and something about that is going to surprise people. It's going to blow people's minds completely, where they even start to let go of their own limiting beliefs when it comes to their own dreams and wishes that they once thought was impossible. If you see any people, places, things leave your life when the success or glow up or level up of your life does happen, let it go graciously, because you're going to be completely shifting your whole reality, where whatever leaves is meant to leave and whatever comes is meant to come. So this is your reading, pile 2. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pile number 3s. If you chose this Apatite crystal in the Dreams of Gaia Tarot, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at what about you blows people's minds. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. I'd just like to announce before we get started, my personal readings for April are almost fully booked. So if you'd like to book with me, then you can find my email address in the description box below. So let's get started with your reading. Spirit guides of pile number 3s. Spirit guides of pile number 3s. What about them blows people's minds? We have the scribe. We have the Queen of Fire, which is the Queen of Wands. We have the Self. We have masculine, feminine, which is so interesting because I'm hearing that song by Madison Beer that's like "Wanna Make You Mine," something like that. So if you are in some kind of romantic connection right now, you know, they may, like, people may see this romantic connection as this is your other half. Masculine, feminine makes me think of like, this is the masculine version of me or the feminine version of me. But it doesn't just have to be the case for straight connections. It just seems like this person is your other half. Or if you are not in a romantic connection, it's like maybe you're somebody that doesn't settle for less, because with the Queen of Wands, I'm getting that you're somebody really confident and powerful, as well as independent, and you know your worth. You love yourself. You're very, very magnetic and very, very sexy, and you probably have a lot of options when it comes to dating, but you also don't settle for less. You know what you're worthy of. So here with the Self, you love yourself, you know yourself. Something about you blows people's minds, because it's like, you're just so amazing in some way. You're just so magnetic. You're so powerful. You're such a vibrant person with a lot of beautiful traits. You're very physically attractive, but you also have a very beautiful inner beauty. So we have the Ten of Wands and the Four of Cups. Okay, I'm going to pull more cards as I go along. Let's just look at these cards first. I feel like people see you as very divine in ways. People see the person you've become today and how you've lived up to your fullest potential and exceeded their expectations of who you have become today. Especially for those that have seen you since you were very young until who you are right now. It's like how you've changed over time, how you've progressed and grown over time is very shocking, and it blows people's minds. I'm seeing 10:10 on the clock, so maybe you're in this new beginning energy right now. After being through a lot of hardships in your life with the Ten of Wands, but you didn't let that destroy you or stop you. Instead, you became more and more powerful and stronger. You made yourself more powerful and strong. Some of you may have mourned or grieved something within your life or a person within your life, whether that was like them passing away or just losing people in your life that you loved. You haven't had an easy life, is what I'm trying to say, and somehow you took that and you healed yourself. You went on a journey of finding yourself, of understanding who it is you are, realizing your fullest potential and becoming that, transforming to the highest version of yourself. You've definitely had a big level up within your life, and it has to do with who you have become. People view you to have grown up in a way with the Queen of Wands and this card. People see you as magnetic and as if you really love yourself in the most beautiful way. You've become so confident in yourself. There may have been some changes in your physical appearance. So, for example, for some of you, I'm seeing your body has gotten a lot stronger. Maybe you've been going to the gym more, eating healthy. Maybe you've just been loving yourself more and you're glowing, literally radiating. Maybe you've just gotten more beautiful or more handsome over time. And like I said, something about your independence is coming up really strongly. You're okay on your own. You don't give off a vibe of desperation. Like, you are okay on your own. And it's like you do want people around you do want love around you, but you're also not willing to settle for less than you deserve. And something about that is very shocking, surprising. It blows people's minds. People keep a record of who you were in the past, what you looked like, what you acted like, your whole demeanor, your whole personality, and how that's changed over time in the best possible way. You also have this very fiery, passionate side to you, but you also have this very chilled, laid back side to you. So that blows people's minds. I feel like you're very energetic and like active. You have a lot of energy, life force energy to achieve the things you want in life as well. And I feel like you're very playful. You have a strong sense of humor and a strong personality. People are just wowed by who you are as a person. I don't know who you are watching this pile number 3, but something about you is just wow, it blows people's minds. You alone, not even anything you do, just you. I just heard a plane go by. Some of you may travel or may want to travel, maybe a free spirit in some way, or you've just like accelerated very fast. When we look at the time here, and a plane, it accelerates and goes at a rapid rate with movement. Your growth, how you've transformed, how you've come into alignment with becoming your most powerful, unstoppable version of self. Something about that is mind-blowing. I'm getting people didn't expect this from you. I don't know how to describe this, but I'm seeing it. So in the last month, only 41% of my viewers have subscribed to my channel. So if you enjoy my videos so far and you like what you see, if you want to stay up to date with what I post daily, hit the subscribe button to not miss out. Thank you to all my subscribers that have been supporting me since the beginning. Your support means the world to me. My goal is to reach 100k subscribers by the end of the year, and I can't do it without you. I will also be picking one random subscriber a week to give a free 30-minute reading to. So leave any comment on any of the videos of the week to enter. I'm sorry for moving all the cards, oh my gosh, but maybe that also is a sign of like you creating lots of movement in your life, rapid transformation. Okay, we do have the King of Pentacles at the back of the deck. There may be a King of Pentacles in your life, or Queen of Pentacles, or anything of the sorts. There may be a person in your life that you really cherish and love, and the love you have for each other is quite powerful in ways, and it's like, whoa. People are almost looking at this person as your soulmate. This can be your friend, this can be a lover, whatever you resonate with, or I could be picking up on a future energy if you are looking for love. Okay, we have the 6 of Fire, which is the 6 of Wands. Okay, I'm getting 2 messages. 6 of Wands is usually about success in one or more areas of our life. It doesn't just have to be career. Because King of Pentacles is here, and I'm almost hearing like Cher's voice. Mom, I don't need a rich man. I am a rich man. So some of you have really gotten some kind of trophy, metaphorically. You've really created some kind of change within your career or finances, or within one or more aspects of your life where it has become more successful. It has leveled up. It doesn't just have to be career. It can be your health. It can be your love life. It can be your friendships. It can literally be anything. But it seems like you've won at life. It seems like you've achieved something. So this is a 6 of Swords, about change. And the rainbow here makes me think of really positive, hopeful energies. With the 5 of Water, 5 of Cups, this could have been something you thought would never change or you thought would never happen in your life, where you were almost expecting a disappointment, but it actually surprised you even that this happened. And it surprises others. I feel like with this card, the other message I'm getting for others of you is there have been some kind of change in your relationships. Either you resolved something with somebody you loved, where there were a lot of disappointments and hardships within your connection. Some of you are in twin flame connections. But something's changed here where you've resolved something with them, and that blows people's minds because they thought things were over between the two of you. Whereas for others of you, it's like you ended some kind of connection, reached a resolution, and healed something within. That goes back to the Akashic records and some kind of past life energy with this person. You healed your disappointments with this person, changed, became more confident in yourself, knowing your worth more, and maybe you got a new relationship in your life that is almost seen as a trophy or like you winning at life. Take it as it resonates. We have wisdom. So you've definitely gone within and found yourself, found your own sense of light. When you were within the darkness, when you were in your own pain, you found the light and the rainbows and the hope within yourself. We have the 10 of Air, 10 of Swords. We have the 5 of Wands, 5 of Fire. So you definitely could have resolved something with somebody you love. It doesn't just have to be romantic. People thought you would never get along with or never resolve things with because it seemed like you had some kind of big falling out or a lot of anger towards each other. Or maybe you just let go of this anger to this person and forgave this person after the disappointment they caused you if you didn't go back to them. And you kind of transformed from that pain and from that anger. We have the 2 of Fire, 2 of Wands. Whereas I'm getting a separate message for others of you. Maybe you were in war with yourself, and then you became more confident in yourself. You transformed and grew to love yourself like your best friend. So take it as it resonates. Something about that is coming through. Queen of Air, Queen of Swords, and the Counselor. So I feel like with these 2 cards, maybe you've been speaking to yourself in more of a kind way. Maybe you've been learning to have more boundaries with people, like let's say you in the past were in a lot of drama with a specific person or group of people, and maybe you've learned to set more boundaries, or maybe you've learned to have more of a healthier relationship with yourself and speak to yourself in a way that you deserve to be spoken to with love. Maybe some of you healed your mental health and went to a counselor or a therapist, and you really let out all of your emotions that you wanted to release. You resolved it within and found the wisdom from it, transformed from it with the butterflies, found your peace of mind again, understood it, gained realizations from whatever this is, and became even more powerful. And now I'm hearing a helicopter go by. I don't know what this is about. It could be different for all of you. So Ace of Swords, maybe you changed your mindset on this. Something in your mindset changed. Realizations, understanding your full power. Maybe you realize that it doesn't help to hold on to the anger and sadness of the past, that it only hurts you. Maybe you changed your mindset from being more negative to being more positive. Something about your mindset has changed and the way you speak, your demeanor as a person. It's like unbelievable changes that people may not say to you that they're surprised by, but they are. Two of Cups, so something in your relationships, your romantic and platonic connections, whatever relationships in your life have changed and become more loving. Maybe you had a lot of karmic connections in the past, or maybe you resolved something with somebody and came back to love with them. Or maybe you found somebody new that treats you much better. Or maybe I'm picking up on a future energy. Take it as it resonates. But it seems something within your love life or your relationships is really blowing people's minds. King of Fire, King of Wands. We have abundance. The Three of Pentacles, Three of Earth. Nine of Water, Nine of Cups, Perception, and the Child. So I'm kind of feeling here you've done a lot of inner work on yourself. Do you see the Destiny card? A lot of heart healing has happened. A lot has changed within you. You know, your perception, your view of the world has changed. You've become a lot more wiser, a lot more stronger as time has gone by. Maybe you've healed your inner child. Maybe now you speak in more of this uplifting, positive way, passionate way about life. You don't seem to be holding on to pain or anger of the past anymore, and your perception of this has changed. Definitely. Something about that blows people's minds, because how is it that you made such a huge transformation so quickly? They view it as it happened very quickly, very suddenly. Some of you had like a wake-up call from the universe, like I need to go through my own sort of healing. Some of you recently had a child or recently wanted children. Your perception of children and marriage has changed, where before you didn't want to get married or have children, but now you do. Maybe you've changed your mind on that since being in a more healthy romantic connection. There's lots of variations to the energy here, so take it as it resonates. Some of you have met your perfect match, because I mean, you showing up as Queen of Wands and this person showing up as the King of Wands. And whoever this person is, it seems like they really motivate you and inspire you to become the best version of yourself, to create your own abundance. It seems like you have all your life's wishes. It seems like, you know, you were in the darkness before, but the universe has brought you light, has brought you healing, has taken you to your destiny, to your life's wishes. Definitely a big rebirth has happened within your energy, within who you are as a person. And people perceive you now to be having your life's wishes, to be having abundance, to be having a powerful energy. Do you see the dragon here? You're very powerful, strong, and resilient. And it may have taken you letting go of certain things you no longer needed to be able to get here. It may have taken a lot of inner work to get here. And people may not always see that, but they just see how you've changed as a person. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Earth, and the Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Earth. So it seems like you've become the person you've always dreamed of being. It seems like you're stepping into your destiny, your power. Maybe something to do with your career has changed, or you're stepping into some kind of destiny in your career for some of you. And you're making abundance from this. This is very surprising to others, because it's like you're doing what you're loving, you're doing what you're passionate about, and yet you're still making money from it. Maybe you're collaborating with others. Maybe you've leveled up a lot, where people view you as very lucky. People view you as you've grown. You've gone through the different seasons of life, yet you still harvested your fruits. You let the old leaves fall away and you let new fruits grow, metaphorically. And you've definitely come into alignment. Do you see all these cards with the 7 chakras? It's like you are who you're meant to be. Something about Kundalini awakening for some of you. And as I look at him with the fire, I'm hearing that song, This Girl's on Fire. Yeah, it seems like you're mastering something you're talented at, something you're passionate at, something you're good at. You're mastering your skill there. And you're becoming better and better by the day. Definitely. I'm so proud of you, my pal number threes. This seems huge. This seems like a huge evolution you've been through. So enjoy the success. Enjoy this kind of feeling of people being in awe of you, because I'm even in awe and inspired by you. So well done, pal number three. This is your reading. I really hope this reading resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.